What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Eddie Isnaga, and I am a singer, songwriter, and music producer, for those of you who haven't heard of me. Today I will be walking you through the breakdown of my newest single, This Life, and I hope you like it. So let's see what we got going on here. This session, I would say, is probably like a year old already, so I don't really remember every detail. I started this song with the kick and the snare, I believe, which is this two right here. This is the kick. Very normal kick. And then I added the snare. Pretty normal. And then I believe I did the hi-hat, which this is a little shaker. So yeah, that's how I started the song with basic layer, and then I added the bass, I believe. Let me solo the bass so you can hear what that's doing on its own. Let's see here. So this is the bass. Okay, so that together with the kick and the snare and the little shaker. This is what it's doing here in the chorus. That. So this, I love doing that because I believe it adds a little bit of excitement to the song. So this is how it is. But the cool thing is that together with the kick and the little hi-hat, snare, and the little shaker, it adds this great flow movement. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty cool there. And okay, actually I did start the song first with the main chords of the piano. Completely forgot. But yeah, it was actually the piano, the one that I started first with. And this is where the chords are. Pretty simple. And this is the bass together with that piano and that reverse bass, which in my opinion, I think it pairs really nicely. Just are pretty chords. Pretty chords. Alright, so the next thing. What was the next thing? Actually, this little sprinkles, as someone I know likes to call them, these little things. Which is like an arpeggiator type of thing. This is together with the bass, the hi-hat, and the kick and the snare. I like that it gets kind of interrupted a little bit. Flow, but they get cut, like interrupted. I like that. I don't know why, but I don't know. I think it goes really well with the flow. It's not like It's not like repetitive. They get interrupted in like a rhythmic way. Anyway, yeah. So that's that. Then the other sound that I really enjoyed discovering is this one. It's very angelic. All right, so that together with the little sprinkles thing. The bass. Hi-hat. This is a little effect that like a reversed cymbal that introduces each section of the song. For example, I have one for the pre-chorus, one for the chorus, one for the second verse, one for the second pre-chorus, and so on. So this is it. Here I have a clap too. Clap with a little shaker on it too. This is more of like a swoosh tambourine cymbal type of thing. Oof. This beat is like flows so nicely. I love it. Actually, look, this little thing here, I'm looking at it now. I actually added it last minute. Why am I taking this off? I actually added it last minute, and I was okay, like I was hearing the song so much already, like the way it was, and then I decided to introduce this sound last minute, and I was like, sounds cool, but better off leaving it off the record. So this is what it is. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't do it because it actually sounds really good. I think yeah, it sounds really good in my opinion. Let me show it by itself. I think it was really nice. I don't know why I didn't add it. The original sound to this, what I'm about to show you, it was very different. With the same chords, but I had to like chop it off and like put it, like rearrange it per se, so it could fit the song. But this is what it is. That. So that all together with the other elements, the little sprinkles, the bass, and the piano, of course. Awesome. I mean, this song is pretty, like, it doesn't really have many elements in it. It only has a few things here. Like this is on a tambourine and the same shaker, which this is for the pre-chorus part, the second pre-chorus part. The bridge is just mainly the main synth sound. That sound together with this little guitar. With sidechain on it. Again, the little shaker with an automated envelope filter. That's pretty much it. And this other synth, which you're gonna hear now. It's panning left and right automatically. Oops. Sorry, technical issues. But yeah, all that together. Si no te olvido, vuelvo a nacer. It's that combination that I love. That melodic combination is great. So yeah. Oh, the little that is a. Where is that? Here. This is what it is. Just some. I think I took it from like a snare sample or something. Snares or toms. I think they're snares. However, there's another one. A tambourine here. No, not the tambourine. There's another little here that goes together with those same snares. That's like another like different rhythmic thing together with the snare. That. So it's that plus this other one that is kind of pitched down as it goes. And then that introduces this effect, sidechained effect. I love it. This is a very simple production, but very effective in my opinion. I mean, that is pretty much it. There's another little percussion. Actually, two more. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is like a broken glass type of thing. Let me see if you can hear it by itself. It's this thing. Which I don't know if you can hear it in the song. I can hear it, but I don't know if you've heard it just by hearing the song. It's very audible. You can sort of hear it if you pay close enough attention to it. But let me play it together with all the other things so you know more or less how it would be. So cool. And this other percussion, I don't know what it is. Oh. I completely forgot I had this here. Actually, I don't think I put this on the final track. Yeah, I think I muted it. Because I think it was kind of too distracting, so I do think I muted it. And this other little thing here, which they're pan to the right, just to create some like stereo field or something. It's just another little percussion here. Very simple. That's how it is. That's what it is. You know, I think I'm trying to tone down on the amount of things that I do in a production. So I'm focusing more, you know, on the melodic part of it. I think I'm making more decisions based on like what this song actually needs. It's not just like loaded up with like shit ton of instruments and shit ton of percussions and things that at the end of the day they're just gonna clutter up the mix. So yeah. That's my idea. That was my idea when I was producing this. I was like, it'd be cool to, you know, I think as a music producer you wanna like you wanna add more stuff and keep working on it and tweak this and tweak that. But it's very important to know when to stop, and it's very important to know when the song is already done at a production level. You know, because I'm saying, because I found myself before in my other previous productions, I found myself like adding because I thought it would just make the song better. Sometimes it can work, sometimes not so great. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. a few plugins here. Here you have Soothe to tame those very high harsh frequencies. This is a compressor for the hi-hats that were a little bit weird. I wanted to make them more even, and more compressors and EQs and all that boring stuff. So let's go now to the vocal part, and the first vocal I want to talk to you guys about is the Forment one. Let me see if I find it. There's not many vocals, but I want to pick the right one. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. This one I just chopped up parts of me saying this live and that part, and I just pitched it down a few tones or whatever, and I added Forment to it. I don't have the preset here. I mean, I don't have the actual software that I did it here. I have it on Reason, which is where I produce. But I think I did it with this one. Damn, that's gonna be hard to find now. I did it with it was not Mushroom. It was something with an M. Massive Manipulator. Here you go. I did it with this plugin, Manipulator. Here you have the pitch, the harmonics alternator, the Forment. This is the one I tweaked. And you have other few cool things like stereo, detune, and octave, and all that cool stuff. So yeah, let me take it out of here. Alright, so that's what the vocal is, and then this little part, I just chopped up a few pieces of it and I just rearranged them, however I thought it was cool, and this is what I came up with. And that's a tape stop at the end to make it sound like that, so you can, sound cooler. EQ, taking out this frequency, which was really annoying. Let me see exactly what it was. That's weird. Why did I put that there? No idea. Should have been this one. Should have been that one, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep it how it was because I don't know why I did that. A little bit of boost here just to, add some shimmery things on top. And taking these frequencies here because, And let's see what else. Nectar 3. What is this for? What is this for, dude? Oh, the de-esser. 3, the virtual microphone system by Slate, which is pretty fucking awesome. And Fresh Air. This is what made it like stand out a little bit more because it was way too dark. But that's a great plugin. I love this plugin, Fresh Air. I find myself using it quite a lot now. So that's that. And let's go to the main lead. So this is what the main vocal has. Yeah.
It's been only one day and I'm missing your touch. I've been home way too long, now I can't get enough. Is it true when you said you were happy for us? Yeah.
This little thing here is just like a reverb send automation. Yeah.
It's been only one day and I'm missing your touch.
Which at the end it just does this.
Yeah.
It just adds a lot of reverb to introduce the pre-chorus. So yeah, the pre-chorus goes like this.
Yeah. Oh, let me wash away your pains, babe. I found my truth in all your faith, yeah. I'll take your fears away, just say yes.
I'm gonna introduce it with the synths, because actually the piano, and I'm gonna add this.
Yeah. Oh, let me wash away.
Sorry, dude, a lot of plugins.
Oh, let me wash wash away your pains, babe. I found my truth in all your faith, yeah. I'll take your fears away, just say yes.
Should have done that harmony actually. Okay, and the chorus one is pretty simple too.
Cause I see the light in your eyes, me and you in this life. And I see the stars shine so bright with your body on mine.
So you see, I took this part,
with your body on mine,
actually just this part here,
body on mine.
and then I just copied and pasted it into a new track, added the formant with that plugin that I showed you, and I chopped out the pieces to make it sound like this.
Body on mine.
So yeah, quite a few plugins are Fresh Air, Autotune Pro, just to, you know, just in case. Soothe to time those frequencies again. The Nectar 3, which I'm pretty sure is just for de-esser in the virtual microphone. This is actually the demo vocal. Yeah, the track is actually the demo. This is what I recorded the very first time I finished with the instrumental, like a year ago. That's it. I wrote it in like, I don't know, it took me a couple of days, but after I wrote it and after I finished everything, I recorded the vocals. A lot of time went by. I didn't quite finish it. I still needed to remix it and remaster it and all that to make it sound, you know, pretty nice for it to be, you know, to release it. And I just couldn't do it again. I don't know. There was something that I had already an idea of this song on my mind, of how the vocals sounded, of how good this vocal sounded. And no matter how many times I tried, I just couldn't get it right. I couldn't get it right. So I was just like, you know what? It's okay. I'm just gonna fix these vocals as much as I can, because there was, like you heard before, there are a little clicks here and there that I couldn't get rid of. So that's why I wanted to re-record the whole thing as a blank slate. I wanted to make it cleaner per se, but I just didn't like. I was not feeling it. I was feeling this one. You know, I was feeling this one more, which it worked pretty fine, I guess. I'm glad I didn't record it again, because yeah, that would have not worked out as well. I wanted to actually do the bridge in Spanish. I was gonna do it in English, but then I was like, you know what, fuck it. It sounds cuter in Spanish anyways. So this is what that part sounds like.
Oh, yeah. Si en otra vida vuelvo a nacer, oh, yeah. No pararé hasta el fin buscarte. Y mi alma reconoció tu ser desde la primera vez.
Okay, so yeah, so I took a few parts of, like, you know, doing the same approach as before. I took a few parts of the bridge and I pitched it down, and I added a shit ton of processing to it. I love that part. There's just something about the part that's like my favorite section of the song. This bridge is by far my favorite section of the song. Honestly, it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. Together with this like pitched down vocals, it's just you hear that artifact there, like that little click. It's Jesus Christ. Anyways, it's just really pretty, melodic wise. I think it's one of the best bridges I've done.
Oh, yeah. Si en otra vida vuelvo a nacer, oh, yeah. No pararé hasta el fin buscarte. Y mi alma reconoció tu ser desde la primera vez.
And this is a reversed vocal.
Cause,
this little thing here,
cause,
which introducing the last chorus. This harmonies here, let me play it for you. Pretty, very pretty. actually those are the only vocals I did record. The harmonies are the only things I did last minute to the session. Because everything else was already like done. I didn't want to record anything because it didn't feel right. But the harmonies, I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna leave this without harmonies. At least let me do some harmonies here.
Oh, yeah. Si en otra vida vuelvo a nacer, oh, yeah. No pararé hasta el fin buscarte. Y mi alma reconoció tu ser desde la primera vez. 'Cause I see the light in your eyes, me and you in this life.
These are the chorus harmonies.
I see the stars.
These are the last harmonies again.
And who would have known I'd fall in your eyes?
Which I really like that part. Really like that part.
This is the way it's supposed to be. In your eyes.
Which the harmonies are pretty much the same thing.
In your eyes.
Yep, that. And the last thing I'm saying here.
And who would have known I'd fall this way?
Okay, right, by itself.
And who would have known I'd fall this way?
With a lot of reverb on it, and the processing is pretty much the same thing. This is another.
Oh yeah, in your eyes. No, I don't wanna wake up alone anymore.
Which is by itself.
Don't wanna wake up alone anymore.
And the second part.
I'd be longing for you every time that you're gone. Gone, yeah, yeah.
This part is really cute too. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. Gone, yeah, yeah. We both know love is very complex, yeah. Somehow this is the way it's supposed to be. And there's no way I keep it stored away. Oh no, no.
Again with that same reverb swell effect, so you can introduce the second chorus.
Oh no, 'cause I see the light in your eyes, me and you.
Yeah. The last part of the processing is just an SSL compression plugin with an ozone EQ. I don't even know which ones are the ones that are active.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
This one.
'Cause I see the light
and the limiter
in your eyes, me and you in this light.
Oh, and the Oxford inflator. Awesome plugin. Really, really cool plugin. So that's all pretty much. This is a tonal balance control, just to check more or less, just checking for like the EDM genre, how the spectrum of the sound should be. But that's pretty much it. This is all it's doing. All it's doing is just checking the frequencies to see if it accordingly goes to that graph per se.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right now it's not gonna be the same because I have a lot of instruments muted, so it's not gonna be the same thing. But this line here has to go per se like in between these blue lines, like this blue thing here. And that's how more or less I would know if it's I guess comparable to other things out there. So I wrote this song about a year ago, and this song was inspired on the feeling that you have when you meet someone new, but it feels like you've met that person somewhere else. Like it feels like you've met that person already before. Somehow it feels like your soul sort of recognizes that person's soul, and it feels like you both know each other, at a soul level type of thing. It's like almost like if you both knew each other from a past life or something. It's pretty deep, but that is the main concept that this song was inspired on. It's a very magical feeling. It's very deep. It's very like wow. It's like a very wow moment, that it's very crazy to experience, but it's so magical. And yeah, this is what this song was inspired on, or on that feeling of like finding this person and during this lifetime. And that's what the bridge is actually saying. Like, if I born in another life, I will not stop until I find you again, per se. That is what I'm saying on the bridge. And actually, that is what it revolves around. Like, the whole song leads to that point in the bridge where it's just that intimate part there that is just about that. The love and the attraction, it's so like deep and like so transcendental and so like so crazy nuts that it's just that's all. It's all that matters in that moment. Is, it's all you're thinking about. It's really crazy. I wanted to say that part maybe before the bridge, but I think it's better in the bridge because this whole song leads to that little section on the bridge where, like, together with the chords, together with the chopped up voices, everything just sounds very, very in another planet, in another life type of thing. I don't know. That's just my take on it, and I hope you guys have felt something with the song. I've received a few DMs now saying, people that they've loved the song, they've cried with the song, which is bonkers, which is awesome. Not that you cried, but the fact that you're feeling something through the song tells me that I'm doing my job right. So I'm gonna sign off before I get emotional too now. But this song means a lot to me, and I'm so grateful that you guys have received it so well, and I'm so grateful that, for all the amazing comments that I've gotten. So yeah, there's a lot more to come. A lot more to come that I'm very, very excited with sharing with you guys. And I will see you guys soon, and stay tuned for the next video. And you guys be safe.